Today we'll be taking a look at a few of the LED headlamps available on the market and compare them to the halogen bulb. To compare them, I'm actually using gray cards, and from a distance of about 5 feet, I'll be setting up each bulb and powering the bulbs using a Mighty Max AGM battery, 12 volts. It's fully charged, so it's about 13.6 volts to be precise. And I'll be taking pictures using a DSLR. I start by turning off all the lights, and the only source of light is the LED bulb which I'm testing. And I focus onto the gray card and take a picture. I set the exposure to a manual exposure at f4 and 1/100th of a second. I slowly, one by one, I take pictures of all the bulbs and make sure I get what I'm looking for. So if we compare the results, definitely the Auxbeam is the brightest of all the bulbs. The least brightest is the halogen bulb, which is kind of expected. The R3 LED falls in between the Auxbeam and the halo bulbs, and halo being the least brightest among the LEDs, but it's significantly brighter than the halogen. The Auxbeam, even though they are the brightest, I don't think I want to consider them because of the fan. The fan is very noisy, and also it does not fit in my Highlander with the dust cover. So because Auxbeam uses the Cree XHP50, I found the same LED on the R3 LED. However, these are just not suitable. They get too hot, and I don't think they'll last long at all. Then finally I found these Halo, which are actually COB LEDs, and they have no fan, and they run relatively cooler compared to the other bulbs. And the halogen bulb, of course, I don't know why car makers still use halogen bulbs. They should have switched to LEDs by now. So I opened up the halo bulb, and even though they claim they have a copper tube inside, it's actually brass. However, because it's hot, but it's not as hot that it melts anything. So I think that's what I'll be using. So this is some comparison driving using the halogen bulbs, and then I put the halo bulbs and drive. Take a look at them.